We are ready on a Monday to kick some butt. It's looking good. We got our video inspection camera right here with our monitor. I had a customer tell me she called 6 companies and they did not have a camera. In this project, I'm gonna be looking to hook up down there in that big, beautiful spot right there for the returns. 1,300 square foot home. I think it'll take me about 2 hours. And we're gonna rock and roll. We got a 2-stage gas air compressor, $10,000 negative air machine. I got all kinds of different hoses for different situations. We got the 10-inch, the 12-inch, I love using that. And then the 8-inch, this is for when we have minimal access. Ozone machine, that's a $2,700 machine right there. And dual motor HEPA vacuum. We got our ladders. And one of my favorite things that I noticed that a lot of companies online aren't doing is covering the corners with corner guards. All right, so now we're all hooked up right here. I got the big machine and I just got to go plug it in. But with this machine, this is a very advanced machine. I could turn up the amperage, which gives me more suction, but it allows me to be able to plug into any outlet without popping the breaker. So now we're all hooked up. I got a plastic bag around the filter, and this is what's going to separate the supply side down below from the return side, all the ones up above. When we're inside of your home, we want to protect it and treat it like our own. We're not just coming in here and ransacking it, trying to get in and out like you're just another number. I'm gonna make sure that we are blocking everything off with cones and that we have our shoe booties on, got cones, so that way when our cords come in, they don't rub against anything. All right, today I'm being a little cheap with my Walmart bags. It's just a lot cheaper than the plastic, but that we have good air pressure, air suction. And this is gonna help me pick up all the big materials, send it over to the furnace, and then we'll clean it later. Now, here's my inspection camera. As I go in, I'm going to use the camera in every vent that I'm sticking my tool into, so I will know that it's clean, I will know there's no rips, I will know there's no disconnections, and if there is any issues, I can stop. I hear from a lot of customers who see my videos on Nextdoor who have had this service done by other companies say that the other companies didn't do it the way I did it. And the truth is, there's only 2 other certified companies in the Treasure Valley. And so without that certification, you're not getting the actual training on how to duct clean, how to use your tools correctly. And even if they have the right tools, when you get certified, you get vetted. And so I can get a call right now saying they're gonna come by and check out my equipment and watch me work. When you go through somebody who's not certified, they're just free roaming. They don't have anybody looking over them to make sure they're doing everything properly, that they're not scamming you, that they're not using tools that are gonna damage your ducting. And again, you get your training through certification. Without certification, you're basically getting somebody who's learned off of other videos and YouTube and probably messing up a lot of people's stuff. Well, I got my camera, got my tools set up, blocked off, corners safe with my safeguard, and now we're gonna rock and roll, check out some before and after pictures when I'm completed. Okay, so here's our little inspection camera. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see on there. But I can see materials and dust. It doesn't do any justice right now what you guys are seeing compared to what I am. You just saw that piece of debris go flying down because of the suction. It's gone. But this is what I'm going to use to clean. My other tool of choice is a whip. It looks like it's like crazy and powerful, but it's actually not once you get in there. We're down here. You can see that metal right there. I'm inside of the main line. This is gonna be where everything is connected together down there. It's gonna allow me to see that I've cleaned every inch of the duct and there are no disconnects, no rips. Now that I cleaned all the supply vents on the inside, I gotta clean the main lines down here. Put the camera on there, so when I go inside, I know what I'm looking at. This is the part that most companies are missing. getting in that main line. Look at how much dust is in there. So when they don't clean the main line, it's all going to redistribute back out into your ducting. So they clean it, and then they don't clean the main line, and the next thing you know, 6 months, your ducts are dusty again. And the last step is sanitation. Sanitizing each duct. I do this for free. I just believe that you guys should get a full service and not all these upsells. So this is going to kill bacteria, viruses. It's going to protect your ducting from mold and fungus. And ultimately, it's going to be the big bang in this cleaning that's going to make the biggest difference. All right, now I wrapped up that home. I'm going on to my next house, and I have a dryer vent after. I have completed almost 4,000 houses with a 5-star review, almost 800 favorites on Nextdoor. I was just voted #1 favorite in Star as a HVAC contractor, top 10 HVAC contractors in the Treasure Valley, along with 5 awards on Nextdoor. 2 best medical service, 2 best home service, #1 favorite in 87 neighborhoods. I've got this down to a science right now. I have all the best tools. I've used every single tool that you could think of in the air duct cleaning industry, and I've chosen the ones that have gave me the best results and haven't damaged any of the ducting. If you guys have any questions, I know you're probably getting a quote right now. You're probably talking to other companies. Make sure they're certified. If they're not certified, you don't want anybody doing any work. Your plumbing, your electrical, building your home, addition, flooring. You don't want anybody who doesn't have at least a contractor's license or a certification on what they're doing, because they're just Joe Blow at that point. Outside of that, make sure they use a negative air machine, which is a big machine that hooks up to the furnace. There are times that we have to use a different setup. That's not a negative air machine, but you got to make sure they use a negative air machine, because if they're not, then they're probably not even certified at that point anyways, because you have to have one to be certified. But thanks, you guys. My name is Michael Lostine with Dirty Ducks Boise, and I hope that you guys choose to work with me. Ask any questions you guys like, and I am here to help.